Your brain is eating what you eat, here's the proof. Imagine waking up tomorrow with sharper focus, better memory, more energy, and a better mood. Now imagine achieving all of that not through a miracle supplement, an expensive treatment, or a secret productivity hack, but simply by changing what you eat. It sounds unbelievable. But modern science has revealed something fascinating. The food you eat doesn't just feed your body. It literally feeds your brain. Every thought you have, every memory you create, every decision you make, every emotion you feel, all depend on the nutrients reaching the most complex organ in your body. In fact, your brain is constantly rebuilding and maintaining itself using the raw materials you provide through food. So the question is, are you feeding your brain what it needs to thrive, or are you unknowingly making it work against itself? Most people think food affects only physical health. Eat healthy and you stay fit. Eat unhealthy and you gain weight. But that's only part of the story. What many people don't realize is that your diet directly influences your concentration, memory, learning ability, emotional stability, sleep quality, and even your long-term risk of cognitive decline. Scientists now understand that the connection between food and brain health is far stronger than previously believed. What you eat today can affect how your brain performs tomorrow. And the effects can accumulate over months, years, and even decades. To understand why, we first need to understand how demanding your brain really is. Your brain weighs only about 1.4 kilograms. That's roughly 2% of your body weight. Yet it consumes approximately 20% of your body's total energy. Think about that. One tiny organ uses 1/5 of all the fuel your body produces. Even when you're sitting still doing absolutely nothing, your brain remains incredibly active. Billions of neurons continuously send electrical signals. Memories are stored and retrieved. Emotions are processed. The brain regulates breathing, heartbeat, body temperature, and countless other functions. This activity requires a constant supply of nutrients. Your brain depends on glucose for energy, healthy fats for structure, amino acids for neurotransmitters, and vitamins and minerals for maintenance. Without these nutrients, brain performance suffers. Think of your brain like a high-performance supercomputer. A supercomputer cannot operate efficiently with unstable electricity. Likewise, your brain cannot function optimally with poor nutrition. The quality of your fuel matters a lot. This is where things become truly fascinating. Every thought, memory, and emotion depends on communication between neurons. Neurons communicate through chemicals called neurotransmitters. Some neurotransmitters influence motivation. Others regulate mood. Some help create memories. Others help calm the brain. And many of these chemicals are built using nutrients from the foods you eat. Protein-rich foods provide amino acids that help create neurotransmitters. Healthy fats help build and maintain brain cell membranes. Vitamins and minerals support countless chemical reactions inside the brain. In a very real sense, the food you eat today can influence how your brain communicates tomorrow. Your thoughts may feel intangible, but they are built upon physical biological processes that depend on nutrition. Let's talk about one of the biggest challenges to brain health. Sugar. Sugar itself is not evil. Your brain actually uses glucose as its primary energy source. The problem is excessive sugar consumption. When you drink a sugary beverage or eat highly processed sweets, blood sugar levels rise rapidly. This often creates a temporary feeling of energy and alertness. But shortly afterward comes the crash. Many people experience brain fog, fatigue, irritability, and difficulty concentrating. The brain prefers a stable supply of energy. Large sugar spikes followed by sudden crashes make it difficult to maintain consistent mental performance. Over time, diets high in added sugars have been associated with poorer memory performance and reduced cognitive health. This helps explain why many people feel mentally exhausted despite consuming energy drinks and sugary snacks. The boost is temporary. The crash often lasts much longer. Your brain performs best on stable fuel, not constant roller coasters. For many years, dietary fat was blamed for almost everything. But when it comes to the brain, healthy fats are essential. In fact, nearly 60% of the brain consists of fat. Brain cells rely on fats to maintain their structure and communicate efficiently. One of the most important types is omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s support learning, memory, brain cell communication, and overall cognitive performance. Think of omega-3 fats as maintenance workers constantly repairing and supporting the brain's communication network. Without adequate healthy fats, that network may not function as efficiently. Your brain doesn't simply tolerate healthy fats. It actively depends on them. Now let's discuss one of the most surprising discoveries in modern science. Your gut and your brain are constantly communicating. Scientists call this relationship the gut-brain axis. Inside your digestive system live trillions of microorganisms collectively known as the gut microbiome. These microorganisms help influence mood, stress responses, immune function, and brain health. Here's something remarkable. A large amount of the body's serotonin is produced in the gut. Serotonin is often called the feel-good neurotransmitter because it helps regulate mood and emotional well-being. When your gut environment becomes unhealthy, communication between the gut and brain may also be affected. This means your mental well-being may be influenced not only by your thoughts but also by the health of your digestive system. Sometimes the path to a healthier mind begins with a healthier gut. So what should you eat if you want a healthier brain? Research consistently points toward foods such as vegetables, berries, fatty fish, nuts and seeds, eggs, fruits, and other nutrient-rich whole foods. Vegetables are packed with antioxidants and protective compounds that help defend brain cells against damage. Berries contain plant compounds that may support learning, memory, and communication between brain cells. Fatty fish provide omega-3 fatty acids, essential building blocks for healthy brain function. Nuts and seeds contain healthy fats, vitamin E, magnesium, and other nutrients that help protect and support brain cells. Eggs provide choline, a nutrient used to produce neurotransmitters involved in memory and learning. Fruits supply vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants that support healthy blood flow and reduce inflammation. Coffee and tea, when consumed in moderation, can improve alertness and focus while also providing antioxidants that may support long-term brain health. The important thing to remember is this: there is no single miracle food. Brain health is built through consistent dietary habits. On the other hand, some foods may negatively affect brain health when consumed excessively. Highly processed foods are often high in refined carbohydrates, unhealthy fats, and additives while being low in nutrients. Heavy consumption has been linked to poorer cognitive performance and reduced mental clarity. Excess sugary beverages can contribute to energy crashes, brain fog, and impaired concentration. Foods rich in trans fats can increase inflammation throughout the body, including the brain. Chronic inflammation may interfere with normal brain function. And when junk food consistently replaces nutritious foods, the brain misses essential nutrients needed for optimal performance. Over time, this may affect memory, focus, mood, and learning. The issue isn't enjoying these foods occasionally. The problem begins when they become the foundation of your diet. Your brain can handle treats. It struggles when treats become meals. Here's the most important lesson from everything we've discussed. Every meal is a message to your brain. Every snack, every drink, every food choice. You're either providing the building blocks your brain needs or forcing it to function with fewer resources. The good news is that improving brain health doesn't require perfection. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need a complicated diet. Small improvements repeated consistently can create meaningful changes over time. Because your memory, focus, mood, creativity, and mental performance are all influenced by what you eat. And the next time you sit down for a meal, remember this: your brain is eating what you eat. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, make sure to subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone who cares about their health. And tell us in the comments, what's one brain-healthy food you're going to start eating more often? Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.